This is something that's very exciting that we can actually see and hear. And as you go through our office, we've actually got over 180 people who've responded, children who've responded to the call, to the calling. And so there's essays you walk through here. Please take your time to read them because they are there's something that really are impactful. In fact, if you can read them without having a tear in your eye, you've accomplished more than me, because I've cried a few times just reading the wonderful things that kids do. First thing I'd like to do is to give thanks for things. First of all, to Jesus Christ for me, because Jesus is the one who showed us how to live this type of lifestyle, the one of modesty, a lifestyle of generosity, a lifestyle of doing things for other people, with not the intention of getting thankfulness or anything from anybody else, but just to do it out of your heart. And then when that happens, then good things happen. And so that is the starting point with thankfulness as far as I'm concerned. The next set that I would like to thank truly is the media, because none of you would have responded if it weren't for the media, who did really some wonderful things to get the news out that this was a happening thing. So there were a lot of people involved with that, and we're just so very thankful about that. Also, especially the people at the Advisor and Source newspapers. I write a monthly article there, and an Ask the Dentist article. And in that article, I like to show questions, but they also went through and kind of went through the process of a daunting process, if you ask me, to elect the top 6 people. I mean, you look through these things, and how can you determine who wins these types of things? So it's a real challenge, but I appreciate Jody McVeigh there taking the efforts to do something that was something more than she had to. Also, in thankfulness, I want to thank my staff, who just really is just a great team that we have here working at the office, especially Dana. Dana has, that's Dana.
Thank you, guys.
And Dana has really organized and arranged a lot of the things necessary to put this together, the contacts and her involvement with all that. And then so our staff, and then most of all, I think I want to just tell each parent who's here, each parent and guardian, or someone who is a mentor to some of these kids, to do good things. Because the truth is that we are defaulted to not do the good things, but to do, we all know about always having to be disciplined and to do the right thing. And so it's a matter of lovingly discipline your children, teaching them the right things to do, finding out what the truth is, and then moving through with that to do the good deed that they've done. And I can guarantee you, not one of these kids who wrote any of these things on the wall here did it with any intention of being recognized. And I think that's one thing that you'll find in common with every good thing that someone's done here. It's always done out of their heart, and because it came back to what they were taught to do. So I would encourage and applaud those who are continuing to fight the good fight, that it's worth it. Because, without that, our society is just going to continue to diminish. And we need people to step up. We need our next generation of leaders to come up to do the good things. And who knows what can happen just by the involvement with parents. It's so important in their lives. So, with that in mind, I would like to get, we'll do it one person at a time.
Brother, and he is like a frequent flyer for Children's Hospital. And he had like over 50 surgeries on his head and back.
Okay.
Doctor.
My letter was just, Adam didn't know until yesterday about the letter, and he's been a real helpful brother to Jordan, Sarah, and Jordan, like you said, he's been in the hospital ever since he was born, and in May he was there for 5 weeks, and we almost lost him a few times, but Adam was just such a great brother. He came and entertained him. He never complained. He gave up a lot of his summer once his brother came home from the hospital, and he's just been a real inspiration, just a real good, he doesn't resent it, and just a good boy.
All around.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Felicia. I know Felicia has to go to a church conference here soon here, so we want to talk. So can you tell us a little bit about the good deed that you did?
Well, when I was in school, I really didn't want Christmas presents that year. Instead, I wanted to give it to somebody else. So I went to my counselor and asked her if there was someone that she knew that was less fortunate. So she found this girl who lost her mother, and I had her write a list, and she wrote a list, and I basically bought her everything on her list and wrapped them and brought them to school, brought her a stocking, and that's basically it.
She didn't know that I entered her in this till
Yeah.
I got the phone call. So
Yeah, what you said is that you knew that she would never want to do anything to bring attention to yourself.
nobody even knew she was doing this. She didn't do it for us to go, oh, isn't she the greatest girl? I mean, she just did it on her own. She came to us and said, can I have the money you spend on me for Christmas? I wanted to give it to someone else. And that's what she did. And she was blessed that Christmas more than ever by other people that had heard what she did. So it was really, in turn, she got blessed for blessing someone else.
Isn't that how it works?
So it was really sweet. The girl lost her mother, and the father didn't want to celebrate Christmas anymore. And it really was a really sweet thing. She's very sweet. She does stuff like that all the time. So I put this like 5 minutes before midnight. And I was like, oh, I just have to enter in it. But I'm really, whoever won, I think they really deserved it. The first prize.
Awesome.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Felicia.
Okay, who do we have next here? How about Nicole?
She has something for you. Give her your card.
Hi, Nicole. Hi. But here goes the thing about everybody doing what they felt out of their hearts to help somebody else, and as a reward, for getting this attention and recognition for its work. So, with that in mind, Nicole, can you tell us about what you did?
Well, there was a new girl in our class, and some kids didn't really like her, so they picked on her. And sometimes she'd just get really sad about it. So me and one of my other friends, we told her that she's okay and we'll be nice to her. And we told the kids that were picking on her to cut it out, and it's not nice, and people don't like it. And another thing is also at my school, the 6th graders got to help the 1st graders pick out gifts for their Santa shop presents to their family. And the kid that I had, she didn't have any money, and she still wanted to look around and everything. So she saw this little piggy bank that she really liked. So after class, I just took her back to her classroom. And then that day when I was going to get out my Santa shop stuff, my mom gave me a couple extra dollars for myself to pick out a little poster that I just had to get or something. So I used that money to get her that gift that she just really wanted, because I felt sad for her that she didn't get to do anything special like that. And with some other families, they're affected by the economy that's going bad right now. Same with my family, and my Aunt Miriam for Christmas gave my sister, my brother, and I $15 each. And then I know her work shoes were ripped a little, and she didn't have enough money to buy something herself. So I gave $10 of my money to her, and I knew that it wasn't enough to pay for shoes, but I still felt that she needs it because she does a lot for us. So.
That's sweet. What do you have to say, Mom?
Oh my gosh, I just love her to death. She truly has a heart of gold. She honestly just warms our hearts, and I always say she's living, breathing proof that just children just are wonderful and have wonderful hearts of gold.
Truly have hearts of gold. But obviously it's something that you had done in the rearing of her that is
Thank you.
So it's the truth. So, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is Brandon.